welcome back to the Shoogly Shed. Today's episode is a little bit different, taking a wee break from the GS500 engines that I've been working on and turning my attentions back to my Yamaha XS250. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know a little bit about this bike already. If you don't, here's a quick history. I got this bike before lockdown in the UK, the coronavirus lockdown, and I basically have been doing it up throughout that lockdown and more or less finished it, and then had a bit of a problem with the forks, where the chrome on the forks deteriorated so badly that the seals went and the oil started pouring out. So the forks have been away getting re-chromed, they're back, and I'm going to show you today basically me reassembling the forks and getting them back on the bike. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. The forks have just arrived back today. I sent them away to be re-chromed by AM Philpott. In the UK they are pretty much the go-to place to send your forks away to be re-chromed. They do proper hard chroming. It's different from decorative chroming. It's a proper industrial process that leaves you with a hard wearing finish. Decorative chrome is like microns thick, but this stuff is much thicker and lasts longer. So let's check them out. I'll stick in a wee photo of what they looked like before. Hopefully we'll see the difference. Do I use a Stanley blade to open them up, or am I going to completely mess up the new chrome? Conveniently they're packaged in cardboard tubes, so no chrome to be damaged. Ooh, buddy. Look at these. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Such a difference from what they were before. They look brand spanking new. Alright, let's get these built. Get them back on the bike. Okay, time to rebuild the forks. Apologies for the mess. As you know, I am halfway through an engine rebuild and space is limited. So unlike some fork rebuilds where you put the stanchion into the lower and then the seal down the stanchion and press it like that, these ones you need to fit the seals into the lower, before the stanchion goes in, which is fairly unusual. So the first job is to press the seals into this, secure them with a circlip, and then the stanchion and the internals go in. It's not a difficult job, but it's just a lot of wee fiddly bits to go on. Okay, apologies for the noise, someone's just decided to start cutting their grass. That's them back together. Brand spanking. They look great, nice and smooth. So the next job is to get them obviously back on the front of this bike. Alright, forks are back on, all buttoned up. Let's get this off the stand and let's take it for a shakedown. Been waiting for this day for far too long. And we're off on my 1980 Yamaha XS250. And we hit our first red light. That's a good start. Bike seems to be running alright though. No terrible noises, that's a good thing. I tell you, I could definitely ride this for longer than my Cafe Racer. Much more forgiving.
Okay, we've got a little bit of fuel. That'll make a difference. Can't get far without fuel. These bikes were famously not very powerful. This is the 250, remember. The 400 was the step up from this. And the 400 definitely was more popular, I think. They were exactly the same bike, same frame, wheels, forks, everything. Just same engine, in fact, just a different bore size and piston size. So you're riding quite a lot of heavy bike with a bit of an underpowered engine. Always let your buses out, folks. They'll run you down without thinking about it, but you get your reward in heaven. Imagine you're all enjoying this view of a bus. Forks feel good. Totally smooth over potholes. So far so good. Nothing under there. Nothing pissing out the bike. It's paint from my stand. Bike's running nicely, actually. Happy with that. I think the bike's idling a little low. Tell you about that. Road ahead closed. Cool. Looks like we'll be doing a quick run across the moor and a U-turn. For anyone not familiar, this is the Eaglesham Moor Road. Road closed. That's alright. You can do a U-turn and go back the way. Yes, reggae music well designed by the power of the Almighty One. Reggae music is for everyone. Sing it out. Over here. Let me take some photos. Sweet reggae music in your bones. Sing it out. Reggae music in the place. You gotta sing it out. Well, that's me back from the Shakedown ride on the XS250. It needs a little bit of tweaking here and there, but aside from that, pretty pleased. Next episode, probably delving back into the GS500 engines, so stay tuned for that. As always, give me a like, leave me a comment, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.